Hello guys, it's your boy the White Rabbit here. Right now I'm just going for a quick walk and being a man of my word for the steps. The last couple days the weather hasn't been really good where I live. It's been extremely windy, so it's been making me a little bit hard to go outside and to record. I figured this would be the perfect time to use my mask and just talk about a couple issues that I need to speak on and stuff like that. For those of you who don't know, I've been battling an issue with cyberstalking, cyberbullying, and someone spreading false allegations about me for a very, very long time. For the past 6 or 7 months. That's the main reason why I shut down my original channel. I figured it's about time to tell you guys my side of the story. What exactly happened? So there's a guy, we'll call him John Paul. So John Paul wants to be the biggest boss dog in the rec center. We'll call it rec center for right now. If you know, you know. So rec center is a game like where everybody builds worlds for different things, or rooms they're called, or dorms, whatever you like to call it. So John Paul is the type of Christian that will attack anybody who doesn't believe in the same beliefs as him. He's bullied other Christians, threatening to get them in trouble with their housing figures, their housing authorities. Normally, I wouldn't talk about this on video or something like that, or address it. So John Paul was a youth pastor, right? Was, and I quote, a youth pastor. So John Paul is very extremely bossy, extremely rude, and extremely arrogant. He likes to bully all the people on rec center, force them to believe what he believes in. He makes fun of all the people in rec center who preach the word of God. He makes fun of you. He bullies you and has the server harass you if you don't have the same doctrinal beliefs as him. And he's a full-on cessationalist. So those of you guys don't know what cessationalists in the Christian theology, cessationalists are people who don't believe in the spiritual gifts whatsoever. He's more, I guess he has more of the Western kind of view, but he actually doesn't practice what he preaches. So the whole thing with me is I didn't know that he was a bad person at the time when I first met him. I thought he was actually a really cool man of God, stuff like that. And start off, he would constantly belittle me, make fun of me, tell me to go get a life when I was depressed, or when I was extremely suicidal. During that time with the anniversary of my brother's passing. So I was always extremely more depressed than usual during that time. So if I had a depressed status, the man would literally post it in the Discord and tell everybody, this guy's feeling suicidal, let's go message him and pester him and stuff like that. In all honesty, I didn't like that. There's times when he actually came to me for problems, for me to listen to him, right? So keep in mind, there's been times where I was busy, or I would do two things at one time. I would listen to music and pay attention to him at the same time. And he thinks I wasn't paying attention during that conversation. Sometimes I can do multiple things and listen to someone tell me what's going on at the same time, right? So then there's Mr. Taco, we'll call him Mr. Taco Meat. So Taco Meat is someone I know from my ministry on rec center. So on rec center, I had a ministry and stuff like that, where I would do Bible studies, preach the word of God, share the word with people. And my ministry was like one of the most popular ministries on there, right? So what the person is saying, that I was stalking this person, the kid from my service, stuff like that. And it was nothing really like that. More or less, I failed this person as a friend. God's honest truth and stuff like that. The problem is, I was taught to send them certain mental health links and stuff like that. And I always forget to send them. I wouldn't do it on purpose, purposely or anything like that. And I never meant anything harm. So the one thing this person asked me to look for them is a mother figure and stuff like that. I'm not mentioning actual names just for legal reasons and stuff like that. So what is, I guess, because I used to hang out with this person every day, they got the wrong idea that I was harassing or stalking them, in a sense. Here's the thing. One, I did just enjoy their company. They were a good friend. I treated them like a brother. And I respected hanging out with them. That's all really, all honesty, right? Let's say this happened all month of April, right? So during that whole month of April, the person I was trying to get about, the wrecker, we'll call him wrecker now. The wrecker would screen record every conversation I would have. He would literally take every chance to lie to me, lie about me, and belittle me to everyone, including uploading our conversations, making me admit to things I never did and never said. And there's a lot to take in, but I wanted to tell my story, guys. There's a lot. The person would make a fake YouTube channel of mine, pose as me, and try to start drama with my friends, and so forth. They even made like a fake Twitter account. No, they even made a Twitter account just to go complain about me, saying I like to harass people on Twitter. I like to harass people on rec center and stuff like that. That being said, I'm not really that kind of guy. If you know me well enough. He was accusing me of being a Chris Tyson. Plus, I never confessed to something like that. And I'm not that kind of guy. I don't swing that way. Thank you very much. I'm using as a proper term. There's just a lot of things surrounding that situation. Now, the person would literally stalk my streams to see what I was saying or what I was doing. I'll literally be playing Fortnite with a friend of mine. Don't worry, I'm not mentioning your name. You know who you are. And he would be literally stalking the stream to see what I was doing and stuff like that. This guy is known to make fake accounts of people and just to start drama with them. The problem is he'll use certain verses, like in the book of Judges. I think there's a couple of verses in James. He'll literally take them out of content to judge people because he thinks he's an all-seeing thinker and stuff like that. He made fun of me because I wouldn't last like a week from rec center break. The funny thing is, I've been gone for a couple months from it. Maybe a month or so, really. It all depends how I say this. Lately, I've been noticing him going after these other rec churches because of how they teach and what their biblical doctrines are. Keep in mind, I don't agree with most doctrines in rec center. I don't agree with most of the churches on there anyways. But I figured to tell you my side of the story. Because this person will lie legitimately about you to every person you know. Screen record everything and take everything out of context that you say. This is all I'm going to say for this story for right now, guys. And for months and months, I had to deal with the shame that this person did to me and the harassment and the bullying. Now do you guys see why I used the voice changer and why I became the White Rabbit? To stand up against people like this who are corrupt and intense. I know the person's probably going to watch this video and stuff like that. That's perfectly fine. I don't care no more. Like the saying from MNF, I'm no longer running. That's the God's honest truth. Hey guys, I'm going to stop recording for a few minutes. And I'll upload this to YouTube in a bit. Because the problem is, I know lots of people who have been bullied by the same person. All who went through what I went through with this person. I want to be the voice of those who cannot stand up for someone who can't speak for themselves. Who's gotten away with lying about. And so forth. I figure it's time I take a stand. Even though I don't use my main channel no more, just the amount of lying the person did about me was bad enough. To the point like where I won't even go on recording at that channel before. You may hear like mentions or even hints about it, or me talking about this channel through trailers, or even little references and stuff like that. I have my reasons why I won't ever talk about it, but I'll see you guys soon for part 2 of this story. Hopefully I'll do another part.